About that when we talk about our starting 11s and get set for opening kick when we return in just a moment. Welcome back as we're almost set for action in this match. Let's look at the starting 11s. First for Deportivo Nacional. Their captain is Davis Oliveros. Their goalkeepers Jose Cruz Arroya. Vladimir Francois also helps lead the line up front, one of two starting forwards in this match. Deportivo Nacional reached the knockout stage of this competition back in 2018. We'll see our officiating crew next. Shaven Green is the center referee this evening. Clyde Cadet, Angelo Doyle, and Ben Hoskins assisting him. Hoskins is the fourth official. See the coin toss at center with each team's respective captains. Romario Bartelleri is the captain for Golden Lion. Exchanging fist bumps, and let's see the starting 11 now for Golden Lion FC out of Martinique. Golden Lions goalkeeper is Meslin Gillet. And keep an eye on number 17, their forward Kevin Parsemang, who has starred for the Martinique national team, most notably at the 2017 and 19 Concacaf Gold Cups, where he was one of the leading scorers in those competitions. He is a big, big goal-scoring threat up top for Golden Lion, who again are playing their first group match of this competition. Group C, only with 3 teams in it because of some adjustments that had to be made to the tournament a couple weeks ago, being reduced from 13 teams down to 11. So Golden Lion making their debut in this competition, at least this year. And it is their debut indeed overall as well. Golden Lion in the red backs, the white fronts, and the red shorts. They'll attack from right to left in this first half. Deportivo Nacional in the white with the red trim and the green socks, and they'll move from left to right in this first half. Again, the wind is a real factor. If you were with us for our earlier match from this stadium this afternoon, it's continuing to blow from right to left. And so in the first half, Golden Lion will have the wind in their favor. Christian Malode is the head coach of Golden Lion. Dreyer Bracho, the head coach of Nacional. Just waiting for the signal to begin. Opportunity for Nacional to bounce back from that 5-2 defeat yesterday. Golden Lion hoping to get off to a winning start in this group. And we're underway. And hoping for some entertaining attacking soccer, with Nacional falling 5-2 yesterday. Side that can pose a threat. Golden Lion looking to go right to the attack. And they have an immediate opportunity and sent straight at the goalkeeper. And Jose Cruz Arroya called into action right away. And he's going to try to calm things down right away and take his time before picking this ball up. But an early giveaway at the back for Nacional, and that's something that they are going to have to be very careful of against this potentially lethal Golden Lion attack. See it again. Just getting stuck on the ball was Leonardo Colmenares. Unfortunately for Nacional, the shot was right at their keeper. Again, Nacional reached the knockout stage of this competition in 2018 with a loss to Inter Moengo Tapoe. So they've had a tough time with Moengo Tapoe in this competition. Lost to them twice, actually, in 2018, both in the group phase and in the knockout. And then, as mentioned, lost to them just yesterday 5-2 after holding a 2-1 lead. Golden Lion with a little bit of a press, looking to put pressure on right away. Good little touch and turn by Thierry Catherine. That ball tracked down, though, by C.D. Banton for Nacional. Can that ball be chased down? Nope, out in a touch. And a throw for Golden Lion. There's Dreyer Bracho. Golden Lion away on the attack. Maybe dwelling on the ball a little too long, though. Jordi Borriel. Nacional looking to counter from that, but unable to string passes together. Now the forward run from Kieran Gracian, and he's brought down on a free kick for the men in red. Retrieve a new ball for this free kick. Golden Lion will have a chance to put it into a dangerous spot. Again, the wind in their favor in this first half. It does appear that the wind has eased up a little bit from how it was earlier this afternoon. It was a real factor in the earlier match. It is Kevin Parsamon over this ball. He might try his luck from distance. He does, and it wasn't too far away. Parsamon figuring with the wind at his back, why not? It was a pretty good take. See it again, and that didn't clear the crossbar by a whole lot. Jose Cruz Arroyo, I'm sure, would tell you that he had it covered if it had been on frame. Lots of early attacking intent from Golden Lion. Playing a three-man back line. Bit of a risky pass there. They get away with it. Then the turnover. Can Nacional create from that? It's going to fall to Emerson de Sosa, but he is offside. Decent idea between those two front men for Nacional, Vladimir Francois and Emerson de Sousa. Mislian Gillet taking that goal kick. It's going to be tracked down by Jordi Borriel. Borriel pulls it back for Thierry Catherine. Borriel again, down the line it goes. Emerick Drillet puts the cross in. Flick toward the penalty spot and volleyed over the bar. What a chance. But the flag was up anyway. It would not have counted, as it was offside. Golden Lion looking very dangerous, though, in these opening 5 minutes. Again, Nacional, after conceding 5 goals yesterday, looking vulnerable early on. There goes Alvin Lamasine, but he was dispossessed. Blowing through the midfield. Now clipped over the top. Headed toward the top of the area. Knotted onto this very springy turf. It is a very lively surface, a quick surface. And down the line it goes for Catherine. Catherine by the end line. Looks to stand it up toward the near post. Headed clear. And out for a throw. A lot of good work down this left flank early on, though, for Golden Lion. Now Grellet into the box, neat little touch, and it nearly fell for Jordi Borriel, who was about to bury it, you feel. Good last-ditch defending by Nacional, but they are really under pressure early in this match. And dispossessed, back come Golden Lion again, trying to cut it back to the top of the area, and it works out eventually. And here comes Parsamon. Parsamon goes down, referee waves away the claims for a penalty, and says there was nothing in that. And Parsamon stays down. Well, there was some contact with Sidi Bantom, but not enough for the referee to award a penalty. And Parsamon saying, he brought me down. Shaven Green disagrees. His is the opinion that counts. 7 minutes in, 0-0. Again, as we saw in the first game this afternoon in this stadium, goalkeepers unable to get much on those goal kicks. Curled toward that back post area. And a decent ball, but it ran away from Alvin Lamassin. Jose Cruz Arroya putting it right back in play. But again, if you're going to send those aerial balls up the pitch out of defense in this first half, moving in this direction as Nacional are, you're just not going to be able to get much distance on them. You're going to have to keep the ball on the deck. Ball tussled for in midfield. Jordi Borriel's looked really lively in that middle of the park and sometimes down that left wing for Golden Lion. Looking to break lines again. Bit of an aimless ball forward that time. All the way back to Mislin Gillet. Catherine. And here's Parsimon onto the run. Parsimon in the box. Cuts it back. Parsimon onto his left. Parsimon blocked out for a corner. Just took too long to take the shot. And well done by Leonardo Colmenares to stick with him and block it out for just a corner when you would have bet on Parsimon to score. And the star of the Martinique national team. Just one too many touches and feints. Took himself into a bad angle in the end. And Colmenares able to get the block in. 10th minute, corner for Golden Lion, which Parsimon will take. But right on top of the goal and headed wide, it will be another corner. Came off the defender's head last, apparently. And so Nacional with more defending to do. Parsimon will take another one. Again, put right on top of the goalkeeper who punched it clear. Low shot driven in. It's going to run to Parsimon on this near side. Tried to throw the cross into the mix again. It came off the defender. And it's a throw. 10 minutes in, 0-0. All the early pressure, though, belonging to Golden Lion. Parsimon back heeling to Borriel. Low cross and tumbling over in the box. Again, the referee uninterested. Again, Golden Lion shouting for a penalty. Interesting idea from Parsimon to skid it in low. Didn't quite come off. Thierry Cateran to take the throw. Well, if you keep giving Kevin Parsimon space and chances the way that Nacional have in these opening 11 minutes, he's going to punish you eventually. And Golden Lion with more pressure here, and the cross goes off the post. Scrambled partially clear to the top of the box, still loose. And Nacional finally able to scramble away. I think that was supposed to be a cross, maybe with the wind, and now it flicks off the goalkeeper. Man goes tumbling over for Nacional. That's Davis Oliveros, their captain. And Nacional almost were able to hit Golden Lion on the counter there and take the lead out of nowhere. And a man down behind the play for Nacional, and it's a frantic opening 12 minutes to this match. This is Edward Clarissa, who is dispossessed, and then on that challenge, apparently took some contact. And I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a cross, and it almost went straight into the goal, banging off that left upright. Christian Malo scribbling on his card. It's the drop ball given back to Golden Lion. They look to work it down that right flank. Just skittered between those red bodies. Picked up by Cruz Arroyo. Again, not much distance on the kick due to the wind. Nacional helping each other out in defense. They do have the ability to hit on the break. Here come Golden Lion again. Alvin Lamasine. Lamasine. Parsimon toward the back post and clawed out. Did it cross the line? No, it didn't. It stayed out. And it's still 0-0 somehow. How did Golden Lion not open the scoring there? They're still trying. Parsimon outside of the boot, looking to pull it to the top of the 18-yard box. It was intercepted, but no way out for Nacional until that. And let's see again how this didn't wind up in the back of the net. Great save by Jose Cruz Arroyo. I'm not sure if that ball was going in anyway until the Golden Lion player tried to touch it across the line from that near post, and instead of just slamming it in, put it straight back at the goalkeeper. But it's all Golden Lion pouring forward once again. This is Boreal sliding it through. Lamasine, great block. Loops up in the air and out for a corner. Alvin Lamasine continues to pose lots of threat. And Boreal has been at the heart of most of these attacks as well. Apparently it wasn't given as a corner, it was given as a goal kick. All right. Quarter of an hour gone, somehow we're goalless. Golden Lion have done just about everything but score so far. They've hit the post, they've had one cleared off the line. But Nacional will continue to try to absorb this pressure and see if they can spring a counterattack. And they have looked dangerous on a couple of those counters. It's a game that feels like there are going to be plenty of goals in it. We'll see. There's certainly going to be opportunities for lots of goals. Rare miscontrol from Boreal that time. Looking to win it right back and does. Now Norman Grillet. Grillet sliding it right. Left-footed strike is straight at Cruz Arroyo. Jose Cruz Arroyo, plenty to do early in this match. Made that great save on the goal line a moment ago. A couple that have been straight at him as well. One off his post, a couple others over the bar. Good ball. Boreal bringing Caterin into the play, spreading it to Parsimon. Back to Caterin. Is he onside? No. Linesman's flag goes up. So Nacional weathering the storm so far. have to find a way to slow down these attacks somewhat. Waves of red shirts continue to pour forward for Golden Lion. Cross put in and just over the bar. Again, not meant to be a shot. It almost carried into the goal, helped by the wind. Well won back by Emerick Drillet. Alvin Lamacine now against two defenders. Lamacine by the end line keeps it in play and then is tripped. Advantage being played for now. I'm not sure the referee even indicated advantage. So 19 minutes in at 0-0. And here come Golden Lion again. Boreal. Pulled to the top of the box. Right-footed strike again is right at Jose Cruz Arroyo. I think Parsimon wanted the ball played through to him. It was Parsimon, you may recall, who scored that golazo against Mexico in the 2019 Gold Cup. And yeah, he wanted that ball slid through to him as he made that run. Instead, Karan Gracian took the shot himself. Now here's Grillet. Grillet flicked toward the top of the box. Parsimon on his left. Blocked. Parsimon again. Foul against him. And the pressure relieved for Nacional once more. Parsimon checking onto his left. First shot blocked, trying to win that ball back. Maybe got some shin along with the ball. Referee warning him about leaving the boot up high. Nacional giving the ball away cheaply. And Golden Lion in again, but again that final ball not quite there yet for them. They try the left side, headed immediately onward. Caterin pulling it across the top of the box. Parsimon asking him what he was doing there. Nacional trying to find a way out and up the pitch. Here they are up the far touchline, and now the attack is on down the left side. Numbers suddenly for Nacional. And pulled across the face of goal and screwed wide. What a chance! Devis Oliveros with a wonderful opportunity to put Nacional in front against the run of play. And those are the kinds of chances they're going to have to take today. Really well-worked breakout. It was Joshua Aguirre with a great cross. And Oliveros trying to finish it with that right foot. Unable to steer it on target. Big moment in the match. Again, we said early on, Nacional do look dangerous when they are able to get forward. What an acrobatic clearance. Michelat Jr. A flying clearance there. Otherwise, Oliveros was in again. And now some real attacking life for Nacional as they look energized. Growing in confidence as they've withstood this early pressure. Now, is he onside? Referee's flag stays down, and Oliveros puts it way over. Well, it looked offside initially, but the linesman's flag never came up. And Oliveros with 2 glorious chances in the last few minutes. Apparently that took a deflection. Maybe the goalkeeper got something on it. So it is a corner for Nacional. Wide open game. Aguirre takes the corner. Toward that back post, too much on it. Flicked clear. And it will be a throw for Nacional. Now Golden Lion on the counter, and they have numbers forward. That offside. Alvin Lamasine went too soon. Again, both teams really wide open through the midfield and along their back line when either side comes forward in attack. Hard to believe we haven't seen a goal yet. Good interplay down that right touch line. Floated well over Parsamon's head. This will be a deep defensive throw for Nacional. This is Grillet. Runs all the way through for Borriel, and now Parsamon denied by the keeper, and he was offside anyway. Again, Borriel and Parsamon combining beautifully, but again, the timing just a bit off. It was very close, but wouldn't have mattered anyway, as again, Jose Cruz Arroyo, quick off his line, able to smother that shot. Bit more possession now for Nacional, but that ended quickly, and here's Kiran Gracien. He went over looking for a foul. Now the referee gives a foul for a tug back. It's going to be a free kick for Nacional. Nacional look as though they're starting to stabilize a little bit after looking really rocky in those opening minutes. Here they come down the left side. They've had danger down that left and put back into a dangerous spot and cleared off the line. Michelat Jr. took it away from his own goalkeeper, but then was able to atone for his own mistake as he kept it from going across the line. Another moment of danger. Again, Nacional causing problems down this left. That's put straight over the goalkeeper's head and over the bar. Mislian Gillet. Getting us back underway quickly. Good work to maintain possession, and now Parcelon is through. Parcelon onto his left. Parcelon 1-0. There's the opening goal that they've been threatening throughout the first half. Golden Lion in front at last. And it is Kevin Parcelon, the star from Martinique, who juked on his right, came back onto his left, and slid it past Jose Cruz Arroya, who's finally beaten. And 28 minutes in, it's Nacional 0, Golden Lion 1. Great little feint from Parcelon there. Excellent through ball from Emerick Drillet to set him in, and Parcelon leaving the goalkeeper with no chance. So Parcelon in the 28th minute. And what can Nacional find as a response now? Into the box it goes. Davis Oliveros hasn't been able to finish a couple chances, but he's gotten himself in dangerous positions. Joshua Aguirre has nearly found him a couple times. But Nacional's resistance has been broken, at least for the first goal. See if they can rally themselves. Still over an hour to play. But Golden Lion look like they'll threaten for plenty more. Nacional very capable of scoring themselves. Great game. Here's Gracian. Out wide, Cateron. Back post, 2-0. And it's that man again. 2 for Kevin Parcelon. 2 for Golden Lion. And they're 2 goals up a half hour in. Came off the cross of Thierry Cateron this time. And so 2 goals, 2 minutes apart. And suddenly Golden Lion are in control. Well, Nacional rocked back on their heels by those 2 quick goals. They're in a tough position now. Again, conceding 5 in their first group match. Golden Lion finally finding those clinical final touches and finishes in the last few minutes, after missing quite a few in the opening 25. The disappointment for Nacional will be that those 2 goals came right after arguably their best spell of the match so far. Nacional had some pressure of their own and a couple great chances that they couldn't finish. Cliche that goals change games, and Nacional had a couple great chances to change it in their favor before giving up those 2. And now they're on the back foot again. Cross coming back in, chopped up into the air, flicked to the top of the box. And spread back. Big chance. Borriel. And it's stopped by Cruz Arroyo, who keeps his side in the match for now. Borriel with hands on his head. Knew he should have found the finish there. Put it right at the goalkeeper. Don't think his first touch was quite what he wanted it to be. Foul here. Offside. And a free kick for Golden Lion. Good interchange between Gracian and Borriel galloping down that right again. Borriel and an acrobatic attempt. Again, so near to 3-0. Harsiman almost had a first half hat trick. He still might by the end of this half. Not quite yet. What an effort. Flying through the air, Karate Kid style. Just missed. Nacional taking goal kick short now. Again, going into the wind. Free kick for Golden Lion. Little forearm to the back from Joshua Aguirre there, penalized by the referee. So again, as we said in our first match at this venue today, it'll be interesting to see if the momentum switches at all in the second half when Nacional will have the wind at their back. But they've got to survive until then, at least stay close. Here goes Borriel once more. Borriel hit the outside of the post and net. Not sure if it hit the post itself or just the outside stanchion. But again, so close to a third for Golden Lion. Just dragged it a little wide after wrong footing the goalkeeper. Arroyo was helpless if that was on target. And a man has stayed down for Nacional. Lyric Poirier is the physiotherapist for Nacional. So it'll require the stretcher to take the Nacional player off the pitch. Haven't been able to see a number to see exactly who that is. Nacional trying to figure out how to stem this red tide before the end of the first half. Nacional will play with 10 for the moment while they see if their teammate can come back on the pitch. Alex Ramon. And gave it away to Norman Gourlay. Gourlay sliding it through to Gracian. Gracian looking to play in a teammate, intercepted in the box. One right back by Golden Lion. They're relentless. Out on the right it comes. Trying to burst into the box and falling over and giving away the free kick. Alvin Lamassin. Good defending as well by Edward Clarissa to stay right with him. Win the free kick. That's a good ball. Put out for a throw for Nacional. Yeah, Nacional have threat going forward. They have quality going forward. The problem has been getting a hold of the ball so that they can go forward. Just have not been able to do that nearly enough in this first half. CD Banton dispossessed there. Grillet. Golden Lion taking a rare breather at their back line to possess the ball in their own third. Gillet. Man, it's gone down again for Nacional. They put it out. And that is CD Banton, who appears as though he might not be able to continue. It was he who went off a moment ago for some treatment. Banton hobbling off. Grabbing at that leg. So Nacional are going to be forced into a first half substitution. Both these teams have a full complement of subs on the bench. And it appears that Gendrik Mayaguez is the man who will come on. So it is Mayaguez for Banton. Back underway. Might have a couple minutes added on at the end of this half. Golden Lion looking for that killer third before halftime. Free kick for Nacional. At 2-0, with the threat that Nacional have posed when they've been able to get forward, this game's certainly not over yet. 3 goals would be quite a mountain to climb, though. Borriel continues to be excellent in this first half. Parsimon, great through ball. Now Borriel sliding in a teammate and hit the bar and bounces in. Now it's 3-0. That's Thierry Cateron. And Golden Lion fully in command now in the 41st minute. All smiles and fun for Golden Lion in this first half. They're 3 goals to the good. And again, it was Jordi Borriel at the heart of it. Great ball, great left-footed finish. Cannoning off the underside of the bar and bouncing into the roof of the net. Nothing Jose Cruz Arroyo could do. Beautifully done from Borriel and Cateron. So, very difficult now for Nacional, you'd think. And it's going to come right back at them again in tons of space. Parsimon was nearly in for his hat trick there. Just unable to be found by Lamassin. Well, Nacional behind the defense but offside. Davis Oliveros has had an interesting first half up top for Nacional. Another man down for them, claiming he was kicked or got studs to the ankle. player hobbling off the pitch to receive more treatment. So Nacional again will have to play with 10 for a bit. Golden Lion looking to ruthlessly continue their attacks. Hit another Nacional player who goes over. That is Emerson De Sousa, who has stayed down, and now the referee blowing the play down, to the annoyance of Golden Lion. I think the referee felt the player was in danger since others were running right in his vicinity as he lay on the ground. Caught that ball to the midsection there, De Sousa. Drop ball here. Golden Lion continue to win most of those loose ball battles. All the way back to Gillet. Oliveros putting him under some pressure, but Gillet easily breaking it. Into the final minute of the 45, and then likely we'll have a few added on after that. Comfortable 3-goal advantage for Golden Lion, at least for now. He's falling over on this pitch. Now Parsamon onto the ball on the left, trying the back heel flick for Borriel. Borriel, Parsamon, bit of a heavy touch. Back come the men in red. Nacional just unable to find a way out. Grille pulls it back. Cateran, 2 minutes added on at the end of this half. And a free kick for Golden Lion as Borriel was brought down. Borriel brought down by Jendrik Maye, who just came on a couple minutes ago. Really looking at a lot of discomfort after that foul. Parsamon's going to take this free kick. Bend it toward the top of the 6 and somehow put wide. Offside, though, it wouldn't have counted. Great delivery. Really should have been put in the net, even though it wouldn't have counted anyway. Lots of quality on display in the attacking half of this first half for Golden Lion. Final seconds of the 2 minutes added on. Referee blows his whistle, not for halftime, but for a foul. Alder Montalvo going over there under the challenge of Michelet Jr. And now the referee blows for halftime. And so that's the end of our opening period, and it's all Golden Lions so far. A couple of big chances that were missed by Nacional at 0-0. but can't have too many complaints about the scoreline, as Golden Lion have attacked in waves and could have had a half a dozen at least. It took them 28 minutes to break through, but then they added 3 before half, 2 from their star striker and 1 from Thierry Cateran as well. So at halftime here at the Estadio Centroamericano de Mayaguez, it's Nacional 0, Golden Lion 3. Let's show you highlights from our first half between Nacional of Aruba and Golden Lion FC of Martinique. And what we expected to be a very entertaining and open attacking match, and it's certainly been that over the opening 45. Most of the attacking coming from Golden Lion. They had some big chances early on, a penalty shout there that was not given, to the annoyance of Dreyer Bracho, and then this somehow stayed out as Alvin Lamasine put it at the goalkeeper instead of finishing it, and then Lamasine sent that one over the bar. Then a big chance for Nacional on the counter and put wide by Devis Oliveros. And then Oliveros had another chance a couple minutes later that went over the bar. Those two big chances really haunted Nacional, because shortly thereafter, after Parsamon was denied that chance, they finally capitalized and took the lead. And it was Parsamon again, showing his class, checking onto his left foot and rolling it calmly past Jose Cruz Arroyo. Great through ball as well to set him free. And Parsamon, the Martinique national team star, did the rest. And just 2 minutes later, it was 2. This time it was Cateran providing Parsamon, sliding home at the back post and finishing once again. And suddenly, from minute 27 when it was 0-0 to minute 30, it was 2-0. And Golden Lion made their dominance finally tell on the scoreboard. Great cross, putting it across the face of goal. Parsamon sliding in. Nothing Jose Cruz Arroyo could do. Parsamon could have had a first half hat trick, and so too could Jordi Borriel, who had a great half down that left flank. Missed that chance, then almost provided Parsamon with his hat trick. But then in the 41st minute, the third goal finally arrived, and it was Borriel providing for Thierry Cateran to slice it off the underside of the crossbar as it bounced home. Cateran with that left foot. Great technique, cannoning off the underside of the bar and in. 3-0 Golden Lion at the half. We'll take a break and come back with our second half in just a bit from Puerto Rico.
Qatar Airways, la línea aérea oficial de la Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield 2022, orgullosamente conectándote desde 12 destinos en Estados Unidos al mundo, a través de una red que sigue expandiendo, volando de forma más segura y ecológica. QatarAirways.com. Déjate inspirar por los colores de Puerto Rico. La vibrante paleta de colores de nuestra isla brindará el escenario perfecto para tu próximo evento. Conoce más en discoverpuertorico.com/sports. El Departamento de Recreación y Deportes cuenta con una amplia oferta académica, deportiva y recreativa a través de sus programas y del Instituto Puertorriqueño para el Desarrollo del Deporte y la Recreación. Para detalles, comunícate al 787-721-2800 o visítanos en Facebook, Departamento de Recreación y Deportes, en Instagram y Twitter, Recrea y Deportes. Todos por el deporte. El fair play y el mutuo respeto.
Here we are back for the second half at the Estadio Centroamericano in Puerto Rico. 3-0 Golden Lion leading Nacional as we get set for the second 45. Can Nacional find a way back into this match? They will have the wind at their backs in this second half, and as we've seen in our match and a half here at this venue today, that has been a significant factor. As Nacional really struggled to get out of their own end for long stretches in the first half. And again, did look dangerous when they were able to get themselves forward. They're making a change here at the start of the second half. It is Shivai Wadwani who is coming on, and Alder Montalvo who comes off for them. Second substitution of the day for Nacional. Golden Lion, who are wearing the red tops with white fronts and the red shorts and red socks. They move from left to right across your screen in the second half. Nacional in the white kits with red numbers and green socks. They move from right to left. If you're just joining us, the goals in the first half, 2 from Kevin Parsamon, 2 minutes 2 minutes in between them, 28th and 30th minutes. And then in the 41st minute, Thierry Cataran made it 3-0, rounding out a very dominant opening 45 minutes overall from Golden Lion. Nacional had their chances about midway through the half after it appeared they'd withstood the early surge from Golden Lion, but missed 2 clear chances. And said at the time those are the kind of chances they would need to convert to have a chance at snatching points today. Did not, and then found themselves 3 goals behind about 15 minutes later. But still 45 more minutes to turn this around, and nearly an early chance for Davis Oliveros, who had those big chances fall to him in the first half. And still might see some more in the second half because, again, Golden Lion, as good as they look going forward, they are a bit shaky at the back. And they will have a throw here. That's Alvin Lamasine down that right side. He was excellent in the first half. Parsamon obviously was class, as he always is. 2 goals and could have had a few more. Almost set up his teammates for 1 or 2 as well. Jordi Boreal was excellent. Pretty much everybody in the attacking half was great for Golden Lion in that first half. Nacional looking to break out. That's Emerson De Sousa on that far side, looking to play it forward, over the top. Good flick along. First touch just took him away from the goal, Joshua Aguirre, and then the second touch wasn't much better, unfortunately. It looked promising for Nacional. And again, it's those moments of promise that they have to find a way to turn into goals if they're to get back into this match in the second half. Jair Bracho trying to help his side engineer a route back into this one. Again, Golden Lion with so much threat coming forward. And here they come again, breaking lines with ease. It's Alvin Lamasine, edge of the box, chopping it back onto his left. Top of the area now, Parsamon. Hacked away from him this time. Clip to the far side. That's where Jordi Borriel lives, but Borriel is offside. He doesn't think so. There's Christian Malo. You would think he's pretty happy with what he saw in the first half. Of course, coaches will always find things that can be improved. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of this tournament. Really entertaining tournament. Featuring these amateur and semi-professional teams. Giving such great effort and commitment to travel and play in this tournament. Most of them with other full-time jobs. Putting those aside for a week or two, along with club staff and volunteers and coaches. Great collective effort for everyone to be here. Whether they take points or not, whether they get out of the group stage or not. Great celebration of Caribbean football. Again, the winner of this competition, as long as they fulfill the Concacaf regional club licensing criteria, will play against the 4th place team of the Caribbean Club Championship for a place in next year's Concacaf League. The Concacaf Champions League is expanding starting in 2023. Next year, the plan is for the Caribbean Cup to be launched as a qualifying tournament of the Concacaf Champions League for teams from the Caribbean, besides those who qualify directly through professional leagues. All part of the continued growth of CONCACAF and soccer in the Caribbean region and throughout the CONCACAF region. Continued investment, continued growth, continued improvement. All great to see. Ooh, big collision there. Referee again allows play to continue. The linesman on the far side had his flag up for offside. And that's Thierry Cateron who has stayed down for the moment. Smiles between Kevin Parsamon and referee Shaven Green. This game coming to you from Mayaguez in Puerto Rico. Also known as Ciudad de las Aguas Puras, City of Pure Waters. Or Ciudad del Mango, Mango City. Beautiful setting. One of 2 settings for this tournament. 2 venues hosting these group stage matches. Light starting to take effect now as we get into the evening. Nacional still looking to pull a goal back. Still plenty of time to do so. 2 teammates got in each other's way there. And Golden Lion able to work the ball out of danger. Again, Nacional finding ways into some dangerous spots occasionally, but haven't been able to connect the dots once they've gotten there. Still, if they could find that next goal, could make this game very interesting. Golden Lion able to play their way out so well. And here's Parsamon on the run. Possible 2-on-1 here. Parsamon looking to bend it around the defense. And well done to track back. That was Shivai Wadwani just on at halftime, who was able to prevent the 4th goal for Golden Lion. More good interplay down the right. But then the cross, not up to Emerick Droulet's usual standards. Goal kick. Couple games in progress in the tournament currently. One more to come later tonight. Real Rincon will take on Young Holland. Both those sides won their opening group stage match. That should be a great one. Stay tuned for that. Coming up at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Nacional, again, looking dangerous when they go direct. Maybe the wind helping a bit too much that time. Throw coming for Golden Lion. Romario Bartelleri for Golden Lion. Right touchline for Alvin Lamasine. They get the break of the ball there. And Gracian lays it on for Lamasine again and then went down under a challenge. Referee's whistle blows. And a yellow card shown to Gendrick Maye. So Maye goes into the book in the 55th minute. Free kick for Golden Lion. After the yellow card to Maye. Parsamon to deliver. And bending it to the top of the 6-yard box. Really good free kick. Good defensive header clear. Boreal lining it up with the right. And off target. Jordi Boreal had the assist for Golden Lions' third goal, scored by Thierry Caterham. He's had a couple good opportunities to score himself, which he's not been able to take. That last one a bit more speculative. Can't fault him for taking it on, though. He's played great today. Here they go again. Looking to get in behind once more, but good tracking by Maye after just picking up that yellow card, able to defend that situation. Artillery takes the throw. Returned to him by the corner. Swings it low. Defended at the near post. And the foul committed by Nacional's Vladimir Francois, and he's upset about that. You could hear the whole Nacional bench react. I felt that was a fair challenge. It was a great foot race. Francois has good speed down that left wing. Going up against Johan Noel there. See if Nacional can spring Francois down that left a bit more in this second half. But they're going to have to defend again first. They do so with Leonardo Colmenares. Bouncing around dangerously in their own box. This rolls out for a Nacional throw. Golden Lion from Martinique, based in the town of Saint-Joseph. Playing the Martinique Division d'Honneur, and they're in for a fourth here, and it is 4, and it's a hat trick for Kevin Parsamon. 3 for Parsamon, 4 for Golden Lion, and they are rolling. in their first match here in Group C. Another incisive pass splitting the lines, and Parsamon did the rest. And Golden Lions surely headed for 3 points now. Onside, great timing, great delivery. Parsamon just staying on the shoulder of Jendrik Mayaguez and slamming it home. Great finish with the left, no doubt. Followed up just to make sure again. So Parsamon in the 57th minute, adding to his strikes in the 28th and the 30th. We expected him to be one of the players to watch today, probably the main player to watch with his pedigree for the Martinique national team. Again, a guy who scored an incredible goal against Mexico in the Gold Cup several years ago, also scored against the United States. So you know he has quality. To score against both of the traditional top dogs in the region in the Gold Cup tournament, quite an achievement. And one that Parsamon will always have. They might be in for a fifth. Nacional do enough for now. Still more defending for them to do. And a foul given against Jordi Boreal. But with Parsamon's quality and talent, you figured Nacional would have their hands full with him. And after he had some early chances that went begging, a lot of early chances and promising situations for Golden Lion in the first 20 minutes or so. Nacional were able to ride through that period and had some great chances of their own. And they have a chance here, but offside. And this time it was put in the net on a great flicked finish by Davis Oliveros. That's a shame. Because again, I was just starting to mention that period in the first half where they created two clear-cut chances when it was still 0-0. And Oliveros missed them both badly. This time, that was a terrific finish. But unfortunately, he was offside. Over an hour gone by, it's all Golden Lion. Nacional continuing to pose a threat when they come forward, but they've not been clinical, and Golden Lion, with the volume of opportunities they've created and then the quality they possess in the final third, have been able to find the finishing touches. And Parsamon's in again. Parsamon, it's 5. And it's 4 for Kevin Parsamon. What a finish there with the outside of the right foot. Tremendous. And Golden Lion totally rampant here in Puerto Rico. Well, after the defender committed himself, what about that? Parsamon outside of the foot, curling it around Jose Cruz Arroyo. Tremendous finish into that bottom left corner.
Gol del número 17 del equipo Golden Lion, Kevin Parsamon. Your attention, please. On minute 61, a goal by number 17 of the Golden Lion team, Kevin Parsamon.
Well, we have seen some special moments from Kevin Parsamon in this game. And there's still about a half hour left. Be interesting to see how long Christian Malot keeps his star striker on the pitch. I'm sure Parsamon doesn't want to leave. Strikers never want to go off the pitch when the goals are flying in for them. Parsamon back on it again. Rolling it out, and that's not his best moment. But you can't begrudge him one of those after the first 60 minutes that he's had. Nacional looking for one back. Hooked along just a bit too far for Vladimir Francois. Mislin Gillet out of his box to command that ball. And again, Nacional looking wide open at the back. Here comes Alvin Lamassin galloping into the box. Lamassin looking to dance, and it just flicked off his own heel. And Arroyo able to claim. Golden Lion they certainly look like a threat. Deep competition. It's just for them, but it's hard against them. Making a out right there. Expected to go finish enough for the because they're 8 playing. Keep them on help. Tough out. If look to haven't been later on. Count guy like the goal tonight. Not a team in this country will certain vendors forward not Oriel. Albin third. Middle third. Started breaks. 5 minutes. Players health group stage. Fundamental the flood. Space. Again, potential does in the golden line with their talent. They could come in even if they qualify to get the seat in their group. Generally, second through. Best team out of the group, then you face lowest seed. No, it stay from either. It is potential as you face a of the. Looking to split the lines again. Here they come 2-on-2. And good shoulder defending in the end to deny a 6th goal. Again, after group stage, 3 group winners and the best place finisher advanced to the semifinals. And that second place finisher, at best second place finisher, and base points earned, play goal difference on board, average points, and red. Tanked by will face the second place finishers. Basically, the one versus the four seed, if you will, and face the third finals. This will final 22nd final match of the week. Substitution here in comes on them. Gracian, it's tonight. Minute. Knock. Numbers in the Lion one more time. Line. There. Simon that elude him. And then the goal is a corner. Take it. Break. Was already. Now with minutes play, we're ready. Dan, full punch, and I think that would have fought score sheet to free with the goalkeeper. Jose Cruz. Ball coming out. Rubbing. Physically, even though you don't watch. Brave. Munoz, substitute goal warming for Nasties come in. Don't look right tonight, despite control that have been scored. I don't think anyone could have done it. Stop here for number. It's Jordan. Times tonight. Provider of a goal and now score. A dozen. They lead. Been excellent. And reward finally does. Fun, and it came start just there now. Done back. See Cloud White. Tonight with his but take and easy before wasn't near with the contribution to start. Who's that against Nacional? Three goals. Harsamon in the seventh. Real. 72nd. There. Free kick. Took a little bit in the first. Free kick quick. I wonder if Chris thinking about whether he makes some on final mistake, especially goal. Love this. This is a the now attack. He's in real card. To immediately see who the Nacional challenge. See if we can. Around just a gear right through the. Good to see Cat. There is 6th yellow card for Nacional. Hope so. It's just a shirt. Tehran again for tonight. Get put the golden line if not in the second half. And slip and was yeah. And he was yellow card once to Ramon. The Nacional. Yeah. Ones. Low. His leg, his ability stretch defense and important for see, but it's splitty. More in the next phase. No. Now is being far your substitution. Dangerous for fifth. Parsa, and that goals have gotten better and better. Started with standards. It escalates here just now. For complete up and over. Golden line. Half a come on. Already four goal line. And golden line. night for them. Blocked it down. Right at the goal from defeat. Play. Nacional night. So long nations referees will blow the whistle at nights. Golden Lion continue the attack. Artillery found neatly out of the back. Here they come again into the box. The substitute. Back says, here, put it on a tee for you. Help yourself to a goal, Alvin Lamacine. He's done good work tonight. He deserves it. So Parsimon, Cateran, Parsimon, Borriel, Parsimon, and Lamacine, the goal scorers for Golden Lion this evening. Still time for them to grab another. Well, that's a neat touch. Jendrik Maye able to flick it out of trouble and earn the free kick. And this Nacional team has some good skill. But the defending just not quite good enough. Shipping 5 goals to Inter Moengo Tapoe in their first match and 8 so far tonight. This is Laurent Monlouis onto the pitch, replacing Johan Noel. Christian Malo still hollering at his team, wanting them to maintain discipline and continue the press. Don't want them to fall into bad habits for the rest of this tournament, even though this game is very well decided. That press forces an errant pass and a throw for Golden Lion. Double substitution coming for Nacional. This will be Quincy Clarissa coming on, as well as Javier Morales. Morales replaces.
Atención, por favor, doble sustitución por el equipo Deportivo Nacional al minuto 88.
Morales is on for Cali Carabali.
Finaliza, sale el número 7, Emerson de Souza. Y entra el jugador número 14.
And Clarissa is on for Emerson de Souza.
Número 11, Cali Carabali.
So we're into the 89th minute. Golden Lion coasting home to a big victory in their first group stage match of this competition. For Nacional, it will be 2 defeats in their first 2 matches. Still have a chance for them to pull back a consolation goal. Good tackle, though, by Romario Betelleri. Mayaguez will take the long throw toward that 6-yard box. Scrambled away by Golden Lion. Menarez, his progress halted. Gillet punts it long. Wind has calmed down as this night has gone on, after a very breezy afternoon. About to find out how much stoppage time will be added at the end of this second half. Some good pressing from Nacional here. They've not been able to set up that press very often tonight. They wanted a foul on that far side. They put it out into touch with their teammate down. 2 minutes is the time added on.
Your attention, please. The fourth official has just announced that 2 minutes will be allowed added to the total playing time of the second period.
Player back up for Nacional. We continue on for another 90 seconds or so. Some confusion there as the ball was thrown back into play. Given back to Nacional. One more attacking throw for Golden Lion tonight. They have done plenty of attacking. Done it very successfully. And this after they failed to score over the opening 28 minutes. Missed a hatful of chances over that time. They might have one more chance. And bundled over edge of the box. Referee not awarding the penalty. Still time for another attack. It's Betelleri. And hooked along edge of the box. Volleyed with the right foot. And saved by Arroyo. Well, they have kept on pressing right to the end, Golden Lion. A relentless 90-plus minute effort by them. They've been a bit unlucky not to hit double figures tonight. Even still, tracking the ball down from behind. That was Stephen Beaudry, who's come on late. Referee checking his watch and blows for full time. And Golden Lion with a tremendous start to this tournament, as they have blown Nacional away tonight by a score of 8-0. Headlined by 5 from Kevin Parsamon. Boreal, Cateron, and Lamasine also on the score sheet for them. Golden Lion showcasing their attacking prowess. And what an entertaining side they promise to be throughout the rest of this tournament. Nacional hung in there for about a half an hour and again had 2 great chances to take the lead after the first 20 minutes. Had one or both of those chances gone in, maybe it's a different match. I suspect Golden Lion still would have had enough in the end, but it changed the dynamic a bit. But once they missed those chances and then Golden Lion scored those back-to-back goals in the 28th and 30th minutes, it was always going to be difficult for Nacional. And so it proved. We'll see the highlights in just a moment. And there were certainly plenty of them for Golden Lion tonight. And we'll go top of the group for now with those 3 points and those 8 goals. Remember, one more game still to come tonight in this competition. Real Rincon and Young Holland coming up at 8 o'clock Eastern. Just about 40 minutes or so. Here are those highlights. And the first goal, Kevin Parsimon checking onto his left foot, freezing the goalkeeper, rolling it past him for the opening goal in the 28th. Parsimon, so coolly done. Dancing past the defender, Banton, and rolling it into the net. And then 2 minutes later, it was 2. This time the cross by Thierry Cateron toward the back post. Great sliding finish by Parsimon. And Golden Lion were in command. They would make it 3-0 before half as we see the cross and the goal one more time. In the 41st minute, it would be Thierry Cateron getting on the score sheet. After a good through ball, Borriel then sliding in Cateron, and what a good finish this was. Rocketing off the underside of the crossbar. Cateron, you could tell he was pleased with that, and you can't blame him for it. Cutting right across that ball, that satisfying smack off the underside of the bar. So 3-0 at the half, and then Golden Lion right back to the attack in the second half. Parsimon slamming that one home off a great through ball. He was released beautifully by Michelet Jr. And Parsimon making no mistake for his hat trick, his third of the night. That made it 4-0. He was far from done. Golden Lion were far from done. Later on, what a touch. What a finish outside of the boot. You look at the finish, but the initial touch to set himself for the shot might have been even better, and that's saying something. Amazing. That's so good. It was his 4th. It was Golden Lion's 5th. And then off a drop ball, they caught Nacional out. And what a first touch this is. Jordi Borriel, have yourself a goal. Smart play from Romario Bartelleri to put him in. And so well done by Borriel. It was 6-0 at that point. And soon after, it would become 7 after this yellow card foul. And then the free kick by Parsimon, freezing the goalkeeper, up and over the wall, down under the crossbar. 5 goals on the night for Kevin Parsimon. That made it 7-0. And then Parsimon still had time. He could have scored another. Instead, he left it for his teammate unselfishly, and Alvin Lamassine slammed it into the corner. And the party was complete for Golden Lion as they romp to an 8-0 victory over Nacional tonight. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage once again from the Estadio Centroamericano. I'm Donnie Barnes. We'll be back in just a bit for Real Rincon and Young Holland. Join us for that at 8 o'clock Eastern. Until then, we say so long for now from Puerto Rico. Again, our final score, Nacional 0, Golden Lion 8.
Damas y caballeros, es un placer darles la bienvenida al partido final de esta velada de la Concacaf Club Shield entre los equipos Real Rincón